The Whispering Tree ***. Deep in the heart of Elmsborough Forest stood an ancient and imposing tree known simply as the Whispering Tree. Its bark was gnarled, its roots spread like the veins of the earth, and its leaves glowed with a faint silver light even on the darkest nights. The locals spoke of it in hushed tones, for they said that if you approached the tree and whispered a question, it would ask you, but only if the question was truly honest. No one alive could explain how or why the tree spoke, but everyone knew the rules: only one question per person, and you could never ask for more than the truth. Many who ventured to the tree came away with life-changing answers, but some came away with empty eyes, as if they had learned something they were never meant to know. One misty night, a young man named Finn crept into the forest. Finn was a dreamer, always curious, always asking questions that no one cared to answer. But one question burned in his heart more than any other: did my father leave because of me? Finn's father had disappeared 2 years ago, without a trace. One moment, he was playing with Finn in the garden, and the next, he was gone. The villagers whispered that he had run away, tired of small-town life, but Finn's mother never spoke of it. Every time he asked, she simply looked away, tears shining in her eyes. The Whispering Tree was Finn's only hope. He had heard the stories, and though fear gripped him, his need for the truth drove him forward. The forest was eerily silent as Finn approached the tree. Its silvery leaves glowed faintly in the mist, and the air around it seemed to hum with energy. Finn hesitated, his heart pounding. What if the answer was too painful to bear? What if the tree refused to speak to him? Summoning all his courage, he walked over, placed his hand on the rough bark, and whispered, "Did my father leave because of me?" For a moment, there was only silence. Then the leaves began to rustle, though there was no wind. A deep, resonant voice echoed in Finn's mind, not in his ears, but somewhere deeper, as if it came from the roots of the earth itself. "No," the tree said. "Your father didn't leave because of you. He left for you." Finn's eyes widened. "What do you mean?" he asked aloud, but the tree fell silent once more. The Whispering Tree never answered twice. Confused and shaken, Finn stumbled back to the village, the tree's words echoing in his mind. "He left for you, what could that possibly mean?" When Finn returned home, his mother was waiting for him at the door, her face pale. "Finn, where have you been?" she asked, her voice shaking. I went to the Whispering Tree," Finn admitted. "I asked about Dad." His mother's expression changed from fear to something softer, sadness mixed with relief. She knelt in front of him, taking his hands in hers. "It's time for me to tell you the truth," she said. She explained that Finn's father hadn't abandoned them. He'd discovered Summit,